Jim Parsons is back on Broadway in Harvey, the Pulitzer Prize-winning comedy about a man and his unusual best friend, a 6-foot invisible rabbit. We're here at Studio 54 to celebrate opening night. So what brings you out to the theater tonight?
Harvey! Of course. I'm just thrilled to be here and have a night off in the theater. Let someone else sweat it out.
The buzz about this show is so great with the whole pictures of Harvey, and I'm here with one of my girlfriends tonight, so hopefully we're just going to have a really fun night. So are you familiar with the play or the movie at all?
I saw Helen Hayes do it with Jimmy Stewart. That's how familiar I am with the play. So I'm very excited to see it.
If I were to make one change, maybe not a rabbit. Do you know what I mean?
What would you have it be instead?
Spitting cobra.
That's good.
You know what I mean?
The cast is so wonderful, especially Jim Parsons and Jessica Hecht. They're so fabulous that you forget the movie and you're just in their hands.
What is it about Jim that makes him just such a wonderful actor and guy?
I think he's really brilliant. I mean, what he does on The Big Bang Theory and then to watch him on stage that's the consummate actor.
So tell me, it's opening night. How are you feeling?
I am so relieved opening night's over. I can't tell you. You know, it has been so much fun to perform. It was so much fun to perform again tonight. I always feel it's much nicer and much more fun to be able to do it without the white hot glare of an event on top of it.
It's an abundance of energy. It's too much energy. So okay.
Yeah.
Where's my, pajamas? But it's been lovely. The audience has been remarkable.
What do you think it is? I mean, this play is nearly 70 years old. Why do you think it still feels so current?
Because I think it just reminds people of the goodness in us and makes people feel good, and I think that the writing is very brilliant and holds up.
I think that it's really important to remember that your childish enthusiasm is actually the most important thing to hang on to in your life, and Elwood represents that inner child in all of us.
So when you were growing up, did you have an imaginary friend?
I had a whole bunch of imaginary friends that I played games with in my head.
I did have a blanket that my mother had to hide from me when I was too old to carry it around and smell it all the time.
Wow. I used to pretend that the entire team of the Boston Bruins were always around me, and they were my imaginary friends, even though they were real, but they weren't. They were like hockey players that I made up.
You have some really fun moments with Harvey in the play. What's it like to have this imaginary scene partner?
Well, it's intimidating, it's intimidating enough to have someone like Jim Parsons on stage with you, but when you have someone you can't even see, it's scary, you don't know what's going to happen. Plus, Harvey's an improviser, so you never know what he's going to throw at you.
What's the audience reaction been like out there so far?
We've had consistently a great connection to really the story, and many of the audiences have also loved just the humor of it.
The audience's reaction to it, sometimes quieter, sometimes louder, but always so willing to listen and so willing to get on board the ride. And frankly, I feel a lot of joy coming back from them.
So tell me, what kind of a night am I in for when I come to see Harvey?
I think that you're in for a night of pure joy. Honestly, it's a light, fun summer play.
It's a beautiful, kind of touching story, but there's so much comedy in it and so much just really poignant moments as well, which I think is kind of all you can ask for when you go to the theater. It's got a little bit of everything, which is great.